Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at Mad World Tarot, Tuesday afternoon. And today, in this mad whirl of royal stories that just seems to get crazier by the day, a new one burst upon us. The new Sussex website. They were not allowed to use Sussex Royal. They had to pretty much park that when they left as one of the terms of their Megxit agreement. I think it was the Sandringham agreement or something, whatever it was called. So they had to park that, couldn't use it, couldn't use their Instagram. Suddenly, out of the blue, Sussex.com has appeared, and it has been met with horror in the British press and apparently by the royals too. It's been denounced. The timing is terrible, just a few days after the King's cancer was revealed to the world and he started his cancer treatment. No mention of the royals, no mention of any of that in this website. Apparently, I haven't gone to look because apparently it has got some security issues around it, so people are being advised not to go and look. But those who have braved it have returned with the news that Meghan's bio, glowing, fawning bio, is twice the length of Harry's, and the website uses her coat of arms that she was granted, if that's the right word, when she married into the royal family. Now, of course, they are not allowed to trade on their titles and their coats of arms for commercial gain. So there is already talk that the royals are going to shut this down and shut this down fast. So there is wondering what is going on. What is going on now? Why? Why this terrible timing? Why the scramble to have a website called Sussex.com when they already have Archewell, and that was supposed to be the umbrella where they housed everything, their charitable works, their production side of things. Archewell, of course, has turned into a massive flop when it comes to fundraising. We've just seen that recently with their fundraising efforts disclosed, big flop. So perhaps Sussex is better as rebranding. Perhaps the Sussex titles are going. There are people that are speculating that this is what might be coming in April. And so they're trying to get ahead of that bad news, because this looks like something that was slapped together really quickly, possibly even over the weekend after Harry got back from seeing his father for all of 12 minutes. New chapter tarot on the tarot table for this one. New website. Going to do a Celtic cross. See what is going on from the Parkle perspective. What is the situation? What's the problem? Why this and why now? Is it about rebranding? Is it about titles going? Is it to spite the royals? What is going on with them? What has been happening? How are the royals going to respond? And then the last question we're going to ask, the outcome of this is, are the titles going, the Sussex titles? They have clapped back to this talk of being shut down and blocked from using this website. They have said, well, it's our name, Sussex. It's our family name. We can use it as we like. A lot of people have said, no, it's not their name. Their name is Mountbatten Windsor. For instance, Archie and Lilibet are Archie and Lilibet Mountbatten Windsor. They are not Archie and Lilibet Sussex. So that argument doesn't hold any water, but that's never stopped them. So let's see what's going on. Celtic Cross coming up, new chapter tarot. Another upset for the royal family to deal with in a year that has got off one more to a rather harrowing start for them. Pretty bad for Harry and Meghan too, but they are relentless in their machinations and their desire to monetize, and I would also speculate, and this is purely my opinion, their desire to hurt and clap back and remind everybody of how they feel that they have been wronged. Their perception of being wronged. I'm not saying that they were actually wronged, it's just their perception of being wronged. This was supposed to be the redemption year, the reconciliation. They was advised not to do nasty things and hurt the royals and change their tone. Everyone was tired of the whinging. Maybe not. Maybe they didn't decide to listen to that advice. Let's remind you, this is tarot for fun and entertainment, and of course it is all my opinion or speculation, just reading energy, disclaimer in the box below, underlying card is the 9 of Wands. That is very interesting because it is the wounded healer card, somebody who's been through the ringer, and they're down and out with the 9 of Wands. Upright, making your last stand. In the reverse, all fall down, can't do it anymore. And I wouldn't say it's the royals who are falling down right now, even though they are going through it and are visibly suffering. I think this is Brand Sussex, that is the 9 of Wands energy, because we are reading this Celtic cross from Harry and Meghan's perspective. 9 of Wands in reverse. It tells me that this has to do more with the fact that Archie is Archie not well, and they need a do-over, and urgently, very urgently. So what is the situation? That's speculation right now. What is the situation? Justice in reverse. That is divorce card. One of the things that's going on, I need to check the timeline for that again. Possibly divorce card, justice there in reverse, possibly. It is legal maneuvers, legal proceedings as well, justice. Speculation that there are all kinds of legal wheels turning in the background. There might be things like super injunctions that are coming to an end, expiring soon. There might be family law type of proceedings going on in the background that we are unaware of but can speculate about or suspect that might be churning away in the background. There might be things going on, legal things going on to do with titles and line of succession that at the moment we don't know anything about. But that Justice card in reverse tells me that there is an awful lot going on behind the scenes that we are unaware of, but that the Parkles are very likely horribly aware of, which is why the 9 of Wands is in reverse underlying this whole reading. So it doesn't bode well for Harry and Meghan. It's also just a sense of something being unfair or unequal. And so there is a sense of grievance in there as well. And the sense of grievance would be around William as Prince of Wales and got the Duchy of Cornwall, and has been always thought he was going to get half of that and be the co-king, co-regent now maybe, and it didn't turn out that way. And it's not fair, and it's not fair we couldn't use Sussex Royal, and it's not fair we couldn't keep all those Instagram followers, the millions of them that many people suspect were bots, and they weren't allowed to carry them over to their new Instagram account, hence no Instagram account. It's not fair. I'm getting a lot of that, kind of a temper tantrum. One of those toddler tantrums about things. That's the level of tantrum that I'm getting. That's just me reading energy. What's the problem? The Sun. Their challenge is that they want attention. They want notice. And how else can they get notice and attention when the Super Bowl came and went and they were nowhere, and the Oscars are coming and they seemingly are nowhere, and all kinds of things have come and gone and they are nowhere, and she in particular is nowhere because nobody wants her. They still seem interested enough in the has-been to give him silly awards and allow him to hand over not silly awards, please forgive me for that, but to hand over awards that he has no relationship with and no reason to be there. She wants attention, Sun. She wants it. It's a Leo card. It's look at me, notice me. How else can you do it except make a website with your coat of arms and your bio, twice as long as your husband's, who's actually the royal one. It's, in my opinion, a little bit mad. So what's at the root of this new website? Yeah, it's the Hanged Man. This is the inaction card. Has to stay at home. Can't get out and do anything because no one wants her. Can't produce movies. Can't produce Suits, the new version of Suits. Can't act in it. Nobody wants her. Nobody wants to make her movies. Nobody wants to drink her fake coffee. in limbo, feeling victimized. That Justice card in reverse. The Hanged Man is the victim, the person who feels disempowered, disenfranchised, helpless, out of circulation, needs attention. This needs fuel. Taylor Swift got so much. Everyone else got so much. It was all about the celebrities. Victoria Beckham with that ad, really with some snide references possibly to Meghan. And people speculate. It's all too much. So it's a clapback kind of a vibe that's coming here for me with the Hanged Man and the Sun and the Nine of Wands in reverse. What's the goal? What's the intention with this? Seven of Discs, it's to make money. Absolutely. The Seven of Discs is the harvest card, the return on investment card, taking stock. And look at us. See how successful we are. So we've seen all the awards and all the events and all the things that they've done. The aviation thing, interestingly, left off, according to the ones that went and looked and came back with the news. We were brave enough to do that. But look at our achievements. See what we have accomplished in these few short years that we have been doing our royaling as the Sussexes. And definitely an intention to monetize with the Seven of Discs, as far as I can tell, reading tarot cards. Recent events. Eight of Wands. This is the PR card. It's just wanting to get back into circulation, wanting to be noticed, wanting attention, wanting news, wanting headlines, that kind of stuff. They have been busy with all of that. Jamaica, she showed up at some women's refuge thing to make food. She does love to do that, to show up with that strange hair that she wears, and have it around food and look at women as if she knows what to do in a kitchen. I don't think she does. Personally, I really don't think she knows her way around a kitchen. I can't be convinced of that. But she loves that fake persona. For me, it's a fake persona. It doesn't resonate at all, and I read energy. I don't get any authenticity from that persona of hers that stands with these bunch of women. She's in the middle of them. They are the refugees. They are the ones suffering. They are the ones making the food. She is the one in the middle with that fake smile and pretending to be making food. As I say, I don't think she knows how to. And then they're going to sit on the floor and share their stories about being women. What does she know really about being a woman? That is my personal opinion of her. I don't think she knows very much. And what she knows is really not about being a woman. It's been about something else, my opinion. Snark alert for the day. So what is coming? How are the royals going to respond to this? Are they going to shut it down? What are they going to do? Two of Wands. That is a plan. I would like to see the Eight of Wands in reverse there personally, which is the shutting down energy. Two of Wands is planning. Bark Jack, for what it's worth. I don't think Bark Jack knows any more than anyone else at this point. Bark Jack on Twitter says there was a high-level security meeting about this. That's not a high-level security meeting, Two of Wands. No, it's meetings. It's, okay, now what are we going to do? The obvious thing, take them off the royal website, strip them of their titles, but that involves Parliament, apparently, for those who have gone scratching around to find out the legalities of it all. It's not just something you can do, apparently. But plans are afoot, but I don't think they're very compelling plans. So don't hold your breath and think that anything is going to happen. The plans might be 5 years time plan when William is in charge, or less than 5 years now when William is in charge. My speculation. It's coming across as a bit of a William vibe. William with new advisors. He has just appointed a former diplomat onto his staff, and that's interesting just in itself about the kinds of plans he is making. So how do the Sussexes view themselves right now on this new website? Ten of Wands, that's interesting because it's not positive. We've got Nine of Wands in reverse as our underlying energy. Ten of Wands is burdened, exhausted, worn out, struggling. That's not positive. That's not a good indication if you are a neutral observer to this website and think, oh, they've got something new coming and that's why they need this new space. Not really, not with the Ten of Wands. Difficulties are insurmountable with the Ten of Wands. What pressure are they actually under? If those are the difficulties. Star, that is, they have failed to be the stars that they thought they were going to be, and monetize themselves, be the leading lights in Hollywood and wherever else, politics, wherever else they've tried their luck, or she tried her luck, towed him along behind her, although he seemed just as eager to participate in all of this ridiculous chasing of celebrity. So the pressure is to be famous, to be the stars that they thought they were going to be. They were much more star-like when they were royals, or when they just left the royal family. All that has happened since is that their star quality has dimmed. It's a big card, the star. We've got the sun as the challenge, and the pressure is the star. Similar. All about attention, all about celebrity, all about look at me or look at us. But I suspect mostly look at me. Hopes and fears with this new website. The Emperor in reverse. I think they're worried it's going to be shut down, or they are going to be shut down, because there is the King, the Emperor, and it's in reverse. That the powers that be, the people who make things happen, are going to stop this from happening. That is their worry. That wheels are going to be set in motion to shut them down. And probably more in a more large sense than just a silly website that no one cares about. Bigger sense of shutting down. And perhaps Harry got some bad news when he was in London for that flying visit of 12 minutes. Let's see. Are the royals going to actually take titles, do something? We got the Five of Cups. It's the Five of Cups in reverse. It's the card of regret and sorrow and pain and anguish. And my sense of it, Five of Cups being in reverse, is that it is anguish that is going to be ongoing. And it's possible with that Five of Cups in reverse that there is pain coming towards the Parkles. Let's clarify. Five of Cups is the card of regret and remorse and sorrow and dwelling on things that have been lost. And it doesn't really show it clearly. I'm just taking it out to check. Normally there are cups that are spilled and cups that are still full, and I can't remember now. I think it's 2 cups that are spilled empty and 3 that are still full. And it's focusing on what is lost. And the 2 cups are interesting because it could be to do with children, the 2 cups, and that is why off the line of succession or Sussex gone. Let's see if we can clarify the Five of Cups, just because. So tell us any more about titles going, line of succession, off the line of succession, things that might be coming towards the Parkles that are really very difficult for them in terms of a brand, as the Sussexes. That might be why they've had to scramble to get this ridiculous website up and running. Sorry, no, not you, not 2 of you. That's not one. There we go. One's dived out. It's come out sideways. The Strength card, it came out like that. Tells me that it's turning, but it's turning slowly. It's turning very slowly. The brand, the Sussex aspect of the brand is turning from strength to the opposite of strength, to a failed brand. My sense is it's coming. I do think it's coming. Probably not fast enough for most people. maybe it's going to take years, not months, with that energy. 5 of Cups is 5 months. So, maybe. My sense is it's going to take longer, that the plans are underway or will be underway to do something about them. But I'm not getting the sense of rapid response that I'm sure many of you watching would like at this point. That some karma, something should happen. Justice in reverse, by the way, is bad karma. Just saying. So I think this is really about attention seeking. The Parkle energy in here, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Hanged Man, is bad. Justice in reverse, needing attention, Star, Sun, very much so. Feeling that something might be going on in the background that we don't know about, feeling that something is terribly unfair. So I do think that they're trying to get ahead of bad news with this. I don't think that they're doing well. I don't think that they're going to succeed in turning this ship around, even though they are certainly trying to boast about what they have accomplished so far and probably trying to do more of the same, whatever the same is. But something is slowly coming towards them, I think slowly. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But there it is. That is the new, not royal website. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.